In personal literary nonfiction, writers recount their own life experiences, thoughts, and feelings while adding meaning and interpretation. There are four main types that we will be exploring. The first type is the autobiography. An autobiography is a written story of one's entire life. Essentially, it is a story that reflects on the author's whole life, often told in chronological order. The list of autobiographers includes many different types of people: historical figures, scientists, authors, and even everyday people. A few famous names on this list include Benjamin Franklin, Anne Frank, and Jackie Robinson. A second type of literary nonfiction is the memoir. A memoir is a snapshot of a particular memorable time in the author's life, usually centered on one or two themes. The entire life is not covered, only a few events which fit the themes. One example of a memoir is Elie Wiesel's Night, which details his experiences during the Holocaust of World War II. A third type of literary nonfiction is the personal essay. The personal essay is a shorter written work based on an individual experience, exploring what one feels or thinks about a singular theme. This style of writing does not focus on an important event in the writer's life, but rather the author uses a life story to emphasize a particular theme. An example of a personal essay is Of Studies by Francis Bacon. His personal essay explores the amount of time spent reading books and his opinions about well-spent time. Finally, the literary speech is another type of literary nonfiction. Instead of using the written word, this type of nonfiction relies on spoken rhetoric. An example of a great literary speech is Franklin D. Roosevelt's first inaugural address in 1933. Which narrative would you choose to tell your story? As you can see, in personal literary nonfiction, there are several important styles from which to choose. However, the method you choose to tell your own life story will depend on the objective you wish to meet. Some authors wish to tell the story from beginning to end, while others simply wish to focus on an important event in their lives.